So over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been teaching myself how to knit. As I've grown more confident and more practiced, I have been steadily and sustainably, I believe, increasing the difficulty of my project, trying to learn new techniques. The next technique that I really want to tackle is cable knitting. I think there's a lot of different kinds of cable knitting. The tutorial that I'm going to be following is a beginner's guide to knitting cables by Bee Hooked Knitting on YouTube. And what she tells us to do is to cast on 26. Now I'm going to do 4 rows for my garter stitch border. So now I'm going to knit 4 for the side border. I'm going to purl 5 for the background. Okay, now I'm going to knit 8 for the start of the cable. Purl 5 again and knit 4. This is what my swatch is looking like. And I believe we're at the stage where we're going to do the twist. Slip 4 onto the cable needle. I'm going to hold that at the front. I think putting it forward or pulling it back refers to which way the cable slants. So I think forward is left and backward is right, if I remember correctly. Now I'm going to knit 4. Now I need to knit the ones from the cable needle. And I believe I finished the row like usual. That's what that looks like. Cool. I believe now I knit as usual, normal, no twisting, and then I can twist again. And I think I'm going to do 10 rows and then I twist again. Okay, I finished my little swatch. That's so cute. It's surprisingly easy. It does mean you're counting more, but just like with any kind of pattern repeat that you do, if you're doing stripes, you're counting rows. If you're doing color work, you're counting stitches as well. So it's kind of like that where you're counting stitches, but the technique itself of twisting is not that difficult. I imagine there would be some yarns that would be easier than others, and I also think using a needle that isn't plastic is probably going to be easier because I just find the feel of plastic needles really annoying. Sets my teeth on edge. I don't know if I'm the only one. But yeah, I did this thing where instead of having my cable always going in the same direction, I switched from side to side to kind of give it more like a braided appearance. Basically, I alternate. Instead of always going to the left or to the right, I went left, right, left. Yeah, I'm really excited to go and either find a pattern that uses cables or to maybe repeat this kind of design on a pattern I already own. I need to go think about it, but I definitely want to use cables in my next project. So if you want to know what that is, make sure you're following me so you don't miss it.